Hey tubers, it's Tony D here. We're going to make a quick video on changing and upgrading your RAM for your computer. It's fast, it's simple, and you're only going to need possibly two tools. One tool is a screwdriver and the other tool is a flashlight. A flashlight is a must because it's pretty dark and these components are hidden. So we're going to get right off by saying make sure you are grounded if you're walking on a rug and you're touching your computer because static electricity can damage the motherboard. So I would suggest touching something metal right off the bat. Most computer cases are metal. So touch it and you ground yourself and you're fine. Here we have 3 screws to take off the side panel and they're located in the back of the computer. We've got one on top. We have one on the bottom here, and then we have one in the middle. So let's go ahead and take off the side panel, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, so we have the screws taken off, and all we do is slide out the side panel here, and we take it off. First thing you need to do is, it looks like we need to also air blow this and clean off this dust off of our fan. Okay, so we'll do that next. First thing you need to do on replacing and upgrading your RAM is find the specs inside your computer to what RAM you actually need and what type of card you have to get that is compatible with your type of computer. So from here we can't see anything because everything is in the way here. So you might have to remove a couple of things, which is fairly simple. For my computer here, all I have to do is remove the DVD component. That is just by this one screw right here, and then we just pop this little tab and then it slides right out. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. Alright, so we went ahead and we unscrewed the screw and we removed the tab and we slid out our DVD component. So instead of messing around and taking all the wires off like that, I just rested it on top where it's fairly simple for me to get to where I need to get to. So this is where your flashlight comes in handy. So what you're going to look for is, you're going to look for a card that is in your computer that has those 2 little white tabs. There's 2 white tabs on the side there, and then all the way at the bottom of the card, there's 2 little tabs on the other side of the card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the tabs and unlock the tabs and pull out the card. So I take my screwdriver and I push it in there, and the tab comes out. Nice and simple. And as you do the other one, down on the bottom here, I'm going to hold it here, the card will start to lift up. So now the card is lifted up, and now you just stick your 2 fingers in there and pull out the card. Oh, we got that little orange wire in the way, which will just move it. And here is a graphics card, what a graphics card look like. I've already went ahead and changed and upgraded my graphics card. I had a 4 gig card, and I purchased 2 8s, and I removed the 4. You can put different sizes in there. I was told that you could only put equal amount of gigs in there, but that is not true. I went ahead and did an 8 and a 4 and it worked. Most important thing is, the most important thing is be sure and not to touch the gold tabs on the bottom because that can interfere with the connection from when you're putting it in and removing it. So now when you're putting it in, try and face the little black boxes the same way as you took out the card. Mine are facing toward the fan, okay? And there's a little space on the bottom of the card. If you can see that little space, make sure that lines up with your track inside your card, inside your computer as well, or else it won't fit. And if you do jam it in there, you have a possibility of breaking your new card. Alright, so we went ahead and we installed the RAM card, but we left the tabs up. As you can see, they are not in a lock position. The reason why I left it like that is because once your card is in place, you stick your finger in there and you press the card down, and the tab automatically pops into spot. So now you know that your new RAM card is installed correctly. So we went ahead and installed the side panel, and we hooked up the 3 screws again, and now our RAM card our computer is updated with 16 gigs of RAM. We went from 4 to 16. When purchasing a new RAM card, make sure before you do so, like I said in the beginning of the video, you check your specs, you find out which card you actually need for your computer, and I would suggest opening up your computer, looking for those slots and seeing how many slots you have, depending on how many cards you need to get and how high you want to upgrade it to. Thanks for watching. See you on the felt, and good luck to everybody. Any questions, leave a message in a comment. I'll leave a couple of links in the description of where you can also contact me.